another haul. Let's see, a couple thrift stores, I think like one antique mall and a yard sale. And actually, shockingly, see, this is what I get. This is like just life being crazy for you. So the last, I think like 1 or 2 hauls ago, I was kind of dogging on yard sales and saying that they're terrible. And then I just went to a yard sale and got so much stuff. But 2 things I will say. One is I only found out about it through a friend. One of my coworkers got a alert, like a neighborhood alert about the yard sale, and she actually went over there before me and texted me and was like, girl, like, you're gonna really like this stuff. So it was a really kind of unique sort of yard sale. It was more of like an estate sale yard sale. Basically, this older lady had passed away. She was like in her 90s, and her 2 daughters both came from out of state to sort of like go through her estate and sell some stuff and keep some stuff. And they inevitably wanted to move into her home because, y'all, I'm gonna insert a picture of her house, like not the inside, just the outside, so you can see. I literally died. Like, I wanted this house so badly. It was so pretty. It did not look like the kind of house that you would ever see in Florida. And it was 2 stories, plus the whole outside. There was like a garage and then a mother-in-law suite on top of the garage. So it was a really, really rad house. My coworker was like, yes, I want it too. Luckily, the lady was saying that she was gonna keep it in the family and she didn't want to sell it, because I would have been begging my husband to like try to get that house because it was so, so cool. So I'll insert a picture here. And also just a little, like a tiny little, like, I don't know, 10-second vlog of me just kind of like wandering around part of the yard.
Sorry, so I'm trying to be quiet because I'm at a yard sale, but I wanted to quickly show you crazy amount of fake flowers. That's not really my ish, but like, first of all, look at this backyard. Like, this is like a guest house. That's not even the house. And then this is the whole backyard. It's beautiful. If this house was for sale, I would literally try to buy it. Like, this is in South Florida, guys. Like, this is not the Midwest. You don't really see backyards like this. Like, there's even like a little like stream back there. So pretty. So she actually has like super cool antiques. I already picked up a few things for myself. It's a lot to look at. I'm definitely interested in this Asian piece. They want $150 for it, so I might come back this weekend and see if it's still here for cheaper. But they have this awesome table and these 2 elephants. So the one with his trunk up is broken, but the other one's not, so I might get the other one. But he's $25, so I might see if I can get him for a little cheaper. But he's so pretty. I love him. And I like this plant stand too, even though it is missing a good amount of paint on the top, so I'm not sure about that. So then over here they have like a crazy amount of brass. So I already actually picked up a few pieces for myself, but I think I'm gonna get this duck. He's really big and he's a dish. And let me try not to throw him. Okay, and there's another one back there that's also a dish. But I'm also partial to this bow. Like, is that cool? So all of this stuff. The only thing with something like this is it would be kind of expensive to ship, so I'm a little bit apprehensive. But we'll see. We'll see how much I can get. And then let me just show you over here. So a lot of the stuff is reproduction, but it's still really pretty. This looks like rose medallion actually, so I might pick that up. I was gonna get these little foo dogs, but they're broken, unfortunately, because I love foo dogs. So even that mirror back there is pretty rad.
Yeah. So they literally had the entire garage full, the lanai like patio full, and the driveway full, and they said they had only cleared out like a couple of rooms. So I think they're gonna do another sale in the next few weeks, so I'm very excited about that. And I'll definitely be going back because their mom totally had my style, which was really exciting. So I'll start with the yard sale stuff. I kind of just made a pile and then did a bundle price. So I probably could have gotten the stuff a little bit cheaper, but I just sort of felt bad because this was like all their mom's belongings, and I still feel like I got a pretty good deal. So everything I'm about to show you, I got for $40. And then I'll do like the thrift store stuff after. So the first thing I got are a pair of these vintage olive wood camels. So I just thought these guys were super cool, very retro, and they look really neat together. So I have them listed on our Etsy. I've definitely been veering towards like more boho style stuff lately. So I really like those guys. The next thing I got, I was super stoked about. It's this brass little tower with this cool ring on the top, and then it's all these hands. And I don't know why, I know that's so weird, but I actually like really like vintage hands. So I have like a few glove molds that I use for display. I actually have one of these myself, otherwise I probably would have kept this, but this actually is cooler than mine, so maybe I should have kept this one instead of the other one. But I did list this on my Etsy. It's so rad because you can use it to hold like bracelets or necklaces, but I also use it during like the holidays to put Christmas cards and like postcards and stuff, and just like paper ephemera, because it just holds everything really nicely, and it's such a fun, weird, but like awesome display. So got those two things. Then I got this giant brass duck. He's like humongous. He's so heavy. He's really, really heavy, but he's really cool. He's solid brass, and he's actually like a casserole dish. So you could totally use him. You could use him as such, or I would probably just use him as decor, or even like to put like your keys and stuff, your wallet. Like, he's really big, so he'll hold a whole bunch of stuff. But I just thought he was really cool. I love brass, and I really liked this guy. I don't know. Okay, the next thing I got, I need to kind of reach. Oop, armpit shot, sorry about that. I got this really cool, I guess it's sort of like a gypsy, a genie bottle. So I thought that was really neat. I actually have another one that looks just like it, but instead of the little bubbles, it has bigger bubbles. So I'm gonna pair them together. Unfortunately, my other one had an accident and it broke. Like, there's like a hole at the bottom of it. And I'm so sad because it was like in my storage room, so I didn't notice that it got knocked over by accident. So sad. I don't know if I would have bought this, because I literally bought this. That other one was in storage for all this time because it doesn't look cool all by itself. It just like looks kind of random. So I had it in storage hoping I could find another one. So then when I found this, I thought, oh my goodness, they're gonna look so cool together. Well, I'm still gonna just display the other one and just turn it the other way because it's just like a small hole at the bottom, but still stinks. Like, oh, so annoying. If I remember, I'll insert a picture at the end of the video of like this styled with the other one, but oh well, it's still really cool. So, and actually a lot of the time the tops are broken off of it. So I was super excited to find that the top was in perfect shape. So that's neat. So I'll put that behind me so I don't break that one too. I don't know what happened to the other one. The next thing I got from that yard sale, I got a set of 2, and they're both a little bit different. They're kind of like these Mexican tree of life wall hangings, but I believe they're by Sirocco. Oh, they're Homeco. So they're made in the US. They're from the 70s, and they're really cool. Like you just hang them on the wall. And I've actually seen this one before with the little animals, but I've never seen this one with like this little family on the donkey and the jaguar and just like, I don't know. But I love that this one had a little owl on it. So pretty much everything that I got from this lady, like I didn't want to get rid of. Like I wanted to keep everything. She had so much cool stuff. Some of her stuff was broken, so I don't want to buy broken stuff for the most part. Like she had these really cool food dogs, and food dogs usually do pretty well for me, but they were broken, so I was like, no, I don't want to like take the chance and buy something broken, but they were really neat. The next thing I got is just this little bowl. I believe it's rose medallion, and then that's the marking. It's probably not super old, it's probably more modern. And then it came with a little soup spoon, which is definitely not old because it says decorated in Hong Kong, so I would say maybe this is 70s. This might be a little older because it has the markings on the bottom, but I just thought it was really kind of pretty, and I know that rose medallion is pretty popular, so that will go up on Etsy probably today. The duck is up on Etsy. I have not listed these guys yet because I kind of want to keep them, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and then the last thing from that estate sale is I got another big candle holder. So you can kind of see it back here. I'm so excited about it. It's all like super ornate, like really awesome filigree. It's ginormous, right? Like so big. That's so cool. So I'm really, really excited about that because it pairs really nicely with the other 2 that I have. So all in all, I was really excited about that. And 40 bucks is kind of a lot, but I feel like it was a pretty like fair estate yard sale type place. Okay, so now I am going to show you what I got at the thrift store. And I got one thing at an antique mall, so I'll show you that too. Okay, sorry. I had to take a brief intermission because my foot fell asleep. So like I had to walk around and stomp around a little bit because I cannot handle it when my feet fall asleep. It drives me crazy. Okay, so back to the thrift finds. Okay, I went to my favorite thrift store, which of course is like 45 minutes away from my house. It's so annoying. But it never lets me down. So at least I know if I'm going to make like a really long trip, I'm going to find something cool. So the first thing I got is this really funky owl. He's pottery. Has a little made in Japan sticker on the bottom, which is awesome. You can hang him here, and he's made for a tea light. So he does have kind of like a melty, gooey candle in him. So I'm gonna have to gently see if I can remove that before I list him online. But I just thought he was really, really cool. He was $5.99, but this color was half price. So I ended up paying $3 for him. But owls are really popular, especially pottery owls like this from the 70s and candle holders. So I think I probably honestly would have still paid $5.99 for him just because I personally love owls. So I would have maybe kept him if, you know, he didn't find a home. But I haven't listed him yet because I do need to clean him up a little bit. The next thing I found at that thrift store is another item pour moi for me because I actually collect these moon and stars pots. So I have 2 others. This is the biggest one I have. I have a small one and a medium-sized one. So my goal eventually is to just have like all my plants for the most part in these pots. I just love the green. I love the brown. I like the subject matter. I don't know, there's just something about these old pots that I just love. So whenever I can find these, I always nab them. This one was kind of expensive. I think it was like $9, but if I found it at a like antique mall, it'd be like $36. So I was willing to pay the ridiculous $9 thrift store price tag because this was for me. Obviously, if it was for resale, I would never pay that because this weighs a bajillion pounds. So nobody would really want me to send that to them because it would be way too expensive to ship it. But yeah, just kind of like it. I found a long time ago, I went to an estate, like one of the coolest estate sales I've ever been to, but I went on like the third day, so there wasn't really much left, but I still got some really cool stuff, which just goes to show you like how much cool stuff they had. If on the like last day of the sale they still had stuff. But anyhow, she had a whole collection of these. Like she had huge ones, small ones, everything. So I just bought one, and that kind of sparked my whole like obsession with these. So slowly but surely I picked them up. So the other two I found have been at the one at estate sales, and then these two at thrift stores. So that's cool. Then I found the last thing I got. This is gonna be so hard to list, you guys. Like I literally love this so much, but I know that I keep way too much stuff, so I'm probably just gonna list it and say goodbye and I love you. But it is this stunning Navajo pot. It is signed on the bottom, Robert Navajo. So I just thought that's really, really rad. And then really the subject matter though is just phenomenal. He's got so many intricate carvings like all around it. The entire thing is unique, like all the sides are different. So it's not a like repeat of the same design. It's like new designs as you kind of turn it around. And it's glazed on the inside, and then the outside is kind of like this really pretty matte with like a little bit of a light glaze, but you can see like where he's etched the entire thing, and it's just so beautiful. So I paid $8 for this, and I think that this is definitely going to be like one of those pieces that's really special. But I will say that sometimes when you have like an item that is more valuable, then you can kind of enjoy it in your house for a while, because it does take a little time to find the right buyer. So I will definitely, I will list it, but I will also enjoy it. And I need to do a little bit more research and figure out what specifically, like how much it actually is worth. I can't remember if I showed you guys these or not. So it's a teak bowl and a set of 4 smaller bowls on the inside. And I really liked that it still had the original sticker. So you can tell that this is not like a reproduction. It says genuine teak wood, Thailand, and it's definitely like in really nice condition for the most part. And it's a really pretty wood grain. Like I just thought that was so pretty. So I got these. I can't remember if I've shown them to you or not. So if I have, sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. Is that everything? Oh yeah. So then, sorry. The last thing is just this ginormous picture. So I always save the hardest thing to show you for last. It's so long. I'm gonna try not to knock everything else down. So I think it's like this really neat textile, possibly either Mexican or Guatemalan, that was framed, because I have a lot of textiles like this that are not framed that I just kind of use as table runners and as decor pieces. So this guy is really cool because it's framed under glass. So I just kind of have it propped in the corner of our house right now. Because again, this is not something that I could list. It would just cost a fortune to sell it. I could maybe put it on Facebook Marketplace, but it would be a fortune to try to ship it. So it was cool though. I think it was like it was $9, I think. And then it was half off. So I ended up paying like $4.50 for it. So pretty good, if I don't say so myself. All right, guys, so that is it for this haul today. I do have like a ridiculous haul. We just went on like a thriftcation. So this is all stuff that I got prior to the thriftcation. So get ready. get ready for some mega hauls because I definitely can't show it all in one. So I'll just kind of break it up into a few. So thank you so much to everyone that subscribed and left comments, and it really means a lot. And I don't know, thanks guys, I appreciate it. All right, hope you have a good one. Bye.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm such a disaster. I thought I had gotten more stuff at that yard sale in order for me to spend $40. I was like, I know I got something else, but I couldn't remember what. And it's actually this antique Chinese brass vase. So the reason why I forgot about this is because I actually had it styled in our home, because your girl's gonna keep this one for a little bit at least. It's super thick and crazy heavy, but my most favorite part of it, and the reason why I like have to keep it, is look at this little swallow. Like, I don't know, I just really like birds, and I just feel like that's so pretty and so unique. So I got this guy at the yard sale. Really cool. And then I totally forgot to show you what I got at the antique store. So I collect cloisonne, so I got this really pretty little jar. So this guy's a keeper for me, but the booth was doing half price, so it was still you know, overpriced. It's at an antique mall, but I just loved it. I loved that it was a little jar, because I figured this would be so perfect for me to put like on my vanity and put like little cotton balls and stuff in it. So sorry about forgetting that, guys, but wanted to make sure I still showed you all the good loot. All right, bye.